It's like six something in the morning. Figured I'd come out here and take a look around this early because I don't really, I ain't really did a video this early in the morning out here. You start to see different things in the morning time, I guess, like these squash and everything. And all the flowers start coming open. You got the ants in there, and inside the blooms, they come in there and they fertilize. They go to each plant, and yeah, that's a male flower right there. So they go to next stop is the female area where they go to check out their flowers and they pollinate them, get them all growing. But look at all that squash is starting to make on these plants right here. That looks like a weird squash. It's half green, half yellow. And you got that's 2 plants right there actually. So there's probably about 6 squash in there somewhere, maybe more. Some of them didn't fertilize. Some of the early ones right down there. It's all wrinkled up looking. Look at the colors on this thing. Like silver and green. That's the yellow zucchini, which they're just making a bunch on there now. Getting 2 more on there. And it's starting to get its male flowers. Oh, another one in the middle. I think this is another yellow zucchini. Look how big that flower is, man. Look at the inside of it. It's crooked neck squash. They're so similar, but the flowers are different, just by a little change. See, this is almost look like yellow zucchini, but it's regular zucchini. I got a couple on there already. 1, 2, 1 at the bottom, 3. It was doing pretty good. Look how far it came out, man. My videos are just a few days in between, and everything's getting big. This is how big it got. And look at this, it comes to my knees. April 23rd, they wasn't even this big. My greens, I went ahead and picked a bag yesterday, thinned them out some. Don't look too thinned out too much, but I got the leaves that were big, and I left some of them on there. I don't want to take all the leaves off because they got to keep doing what they got to do. Oh, and my little tomato plant that got ate up at the stem, he's still kicking in there. He's gotten bigger too already. So since I put that dirt on the side, he might have just was able to get some more energy, get some more roots going on. Look, he's doing pretty good. Hopefully he'll keep on going. Look at this cucumber thing. Here's the last video. I went ahead and put more string on there because they're gonna need a lot of support. Look at him, he's already grabbing onto the stuff on the outside. But I'll wrap him back up in here. Lay him over. Put him that way. Let him climb up that way. That's all about training these things, man. Once they get to where I need to get them, I'm gonna start doing let them grow a little bit more. I'm gonna start doing the trimmings because right now there's a lot of little baby cucumbers inside here. I put him in there. I'll let him get a little longer too, but they're all in there. A lot of little baby cucumbers. And there's some more right there. All down in that patch. I gotta keep looking through it every day because they're little babies, but some of them will grow big on you and you won't even know. And they wind up getting ate or dying or whatever, getting too big. Look how big the okra gun got. my little green peppers that I put that were real yellow. The yellow is starting to go away now. I mean, the camera makes it look yellower, but if you look at it in person, I got new growth on the top. I've been trimming them. Once the new growth keeps coming in, I keep trimming some more and get some more energy. And they're trying to get them little babies on there again. So I'll be clipping them off today. But the okra, they're like a dwarf okra. They're doing pretty good. It's gonna be like a little wall, give these cucumbers some privacy, you know. Look at the height and everything, man. Our hands already dirty this morning. Doing good in there. We're almost getting up there. Got some more buds on there starting to form, so I'm gonna clip them off again. I've been doing all the clipping on the buds. What's this? Marion tomatoes. Same things over there, other tomatoes. 2 Romas over there, 3. I clip all the buds off because, you know, it keeps them it keeps the energy going. So it keeps them bushing out. I got suckers in there. I'm not worried about suckers right now. I'm just gonna let them grow. Let them be a bush. If they get too big, I'll cut them off. But other than that, I'm gonna let them do what they're gonna do. They need all the energy they can get. And I think last 2 seasons I think there's over pruning, man. It gets hot out here, and even though tomatoes like shade, you can overdo it on pruning, and I don't want them to climb. I don't want no trellis tomatoes. I want a bush tomato. Got some little extra guests in the garden. My eggplants are starting to do the eggplant on there now. Little babies. They're starting to climb, getting their second flower on each one. We got 2 more flowers. He hasn't even made it. Oh, I must have did that by accident. Sorry, buddy. I'll come clip you off there. Excuse me. I think he got 3 buds on it, buddy. He's finally getting his flower. That one has a flower finally. Oh, nope. There it goes right there. Got 3 flowers on that thing. I've been trimming the suckers off of these, getting them reclined. I want to get about 3 foot before I stop doing any more trimming. I want them to bush out too. They start bushing out also. There's another eggplant, another flower, another bloom. Same deal on here. You got this little eggplant going on here. I don't want to mess it up. I trimmed all my pepper plants yesterday afternoon. It was nice and cool. Had a couple showers on the day, little scattered showers. I'm just trying to get everything bushed because I've been trimming everything that touches the ground on these pepper plants. Anything that touches the ground. I did an experiment on my 2 bell pepper plants. I went ahead and have a lot of branches, which is great, but I went ahead and trimmed them again because they had the buds on them. I don't want the buds. I want to see how that does. And for them 2 plants. Now the other ones I'm gonna let go. Let them do what they're gonna do. So just in case something happens, I ain't gonna lose a whole row or stunt the growth on the whole row. Because these bell peppers, they take a lot of weight and they can snap if they get too many branches. But I just want the stalk to get strong. I'll see what happens. So if that works out next year, I'm gonna start doing that process. Keep trimming and trimming until they turn to these pepper plants. I want this place to look like a jungle. I want it to look like a canopy of nature or something out here, man. That's my goal. Here's my other pepper plants, the cow horns. They're looking better. I trimmed them up yesterday too. I guess the mole crickets are kind of slowing down now. I know it's good to weed your garden, which I have been doing. I've been keeping up with it best I can. I got some grass out there, but you know, mole crickets like grass, and I think I come to term to. It's probably good to leave some. If you got a earth garden like this, it's probably good to leave some weeds in there, because if you don't have no weeds in here, you know they're coming over in the garden. It's like you're starving something. So they're gonna find food. They're gonna run into something. They're gonna run out. You know, they got all this little vegetation they eat on, but they want something fresh. They're gonna get your plant. So it's probably good to leave some clover or something, little grass shoots up, because they're coming through these paths right here, looking, man. And they travel better when the ground's wet. They push that dirt out of the way and they go on in there. But I've been leaving some. I've been taking out the eyesores, but leaving little baby shoots. If you can see them little grass right over there, little stuff like that. I leave up, kind of like a little berry. They can gnaw on that stuff, because you know, like I said, they love grass. They can tear up a front yard in a couple of days. Well, back to peppers. As you can see that little bud right there, sweet peppers are starting to make all the way down the line. Them are sweet peppers. I've been trimming them also. I want them bushing out. They got a lot of arms on them right now, so they're all good. The jalapenos, they're starting to do their little buds too. You can see right there. See all them buds in there, man? That's what the pepper trimming your peppers do. They make all these arms on there. The more arms you got, the more product you're gonna yield on your garden. And that's what you want. And the sunflowers, man, them are, I want to say they're the mammoth kind. I'm not sure if they're Russian or what. I grew them last year, tore them down. I grew a whole row last year, and this is just what was left up. I mean, you know, let's have some fertile seeds or something. You got sunflowers. They're real pretty. These are, you know, they get huge. I mean, huge. The flower's bigger than your head. My first ever sunflowers, if you check my video out from about 3 years ago on my sunflowers, they were huge. They were 14 foot high, somewhere around there. And the leaves are the size of a basketball. That's how big they can get. If you get them parted like this and you take care of them, you trim them up, they're gonna get huge. But if you got them clumped up together, you know, all together, they're gonna get stumped. So these are probably gonna turn out to be pretty dang huge once they start getting up there, because they're free. You know, they're not to get. You know, they're not in each other's way. And my pepper plants, they seem to not shadow out my pepper plants, because I got the sun. You know, the sun's it's foggy right now, but the sun will come up right here, and everything will be right into the light of day. Now look how big that full bush is looking. All these pepper plants are just looking so full, man. Look at that. Oh, I got a jalapeno down there. Look at that. First jalapeno of the day of the garden. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will be coming up on this plant here shortly. There's 8 of them on the first batch. Not 3, not 2, 8. That's good. My little sweet pepper, I trimmed him up some more. He got hit by the mole cricket a while back. He's hanging in there. I think he's gonna make it. I'm gonna have to get some more of these reeds from down. I might go today actually and get some. I go down there, old job I used to work at. You know, he got a street back in the back, and has all them reeds. I gotta I can just cut. They're all dead. Most of the time they're dead. I just pull them up and take what I need. I'm going to need a lot of them because these peppers will need some support, and it's good to have that for them. Give them time on, because when the hurricane season start coming up, which is around this time, and you don't want your plants starting to spin around and get tore up and break and all that stuff that you spend time on. I got some of the reeds over there on my eggplants, keeping them sturdy. My beans, look at them things. They got flowers all over the place. If you can see them, I don't know, but they got. Look at that beans right there. Look at that crap, man. They just what? They're tricking me, man. I didn't never see that. I didn't even see that the other day. It grows so quick. Flowers all over the place, man. Oh, another bean right there. Want to see them more beans? There's some beans, another bean. Beans in there. You see it? Yep. And my big bean over there still. More beans. So they're going. That's good. They already got up to here. This thing's up to eye level. Always train your stuff to get good for you. Yeah, do good for you. All my radishes, they bolted over there. You can see all the flowers. Thanks for coming by on this little morning journey here. Well, acorn squash. So before I get out of here, I forgot to tell them I don't want them get mad at me. But they're looking real good. They haven't been touched by nothing, man. I ain't gonna jinx myself. Oh, this one was having a little trouble. But look at them. Peppers on there, peppers on there, and peppers right there. He's coming back. He's coming back. They're all over the place. Oh man, he's loaded down, man. He's loaded down. I can't wait. Can't wait to make some dips. Chip dip. Oh, digging Georgia's gardens, looking like a Georgia garden finally. It's amazing how things can just pop up. I started, actually a little ahead of schedule this year. I started with corn where my cucumbers are at, and they rotted. It was too early, so I had to start over from round one again. But once I saw the lady selling the pepper plants, it was game on. I planted my beans and my corn early. Beans made it, corn didn't. But when I saw them, and my squash, I planted that early too. And then I thought they wasn't gonna make it because it was kind of too cold still. But they came up a little late, but they finally took hold on the ground. But once I saw them pepper plants, eggplants, tomatoes, it was game on. So that's where I went. I knew spring was in, but then we started getting cold snaps again. I'm like, oh man, I was worried. But I mulched my garden, and that helped. I think that helped with the roots and everything. I think that helped pretty good. Retain heat. I mean, it's kind of like insulation in a way to me. This side don't look like it's been mulched, but it's in there. I don't mulch it again. I cut my grass. I probably cut my grass today. It looks grown up finally. It's been so dry past week. But thanks for coming by this morning, taking a look at it, and do some gardening when you get time. I know I started this May 20th or something, maybe a little, not May, March, and it's April. It's May now. This is 1 month of growth. This is 1 month of work coming out here. So if you dedicate your time every day, check your garden out, prune your garden, you're going to get a good return. Keep your garden looking good, weed it. There's the proof right here. It's going to work for you. Take care of your garden. and y'all take care.